It's tough not to feel bad when people judge you, as the sharp edges of judgment can cut deep, leaving scars that linger. But constantly worrying about what others think can be a real burden. It creates a cycle where authenticity is overshadowed by the desire to conform. But what if true emotional stability, freedom, peace, and real connections come from caring less about what doesn't really matter? Here are 7 awesome things that happen when you stop caring so much about what others think, giving you the freedom to just be yourself. 1. The freedom to embrace your true self. As the morning sun rises, waking up feels like a peaceful experience. The thoughts that come to mind in the early hours aren't weighed down by societal expectations. Choosing an outfit is more about comfort and confidence than fitting in. And when you look at the mirror, you no longer have to compare yourself with any Instagram models or the standards that's dictated by society. Throughout the day, you speak your mind authentically without fear of being judged. This newfound freedom is like a nourishing elixir for the soul, and it encourages self-expression and acceptance. It makes you think about how you could have lived your life differently and start living accordingly. 2. Liberation from the grip of stress and anxiety. You might not have thought about this, but a lot of your energy is wasted because of the stress and anxiety you feel about what other people think. Worrying about conforming to other people's standards can be really stressful. When you stop caring about what other people think, it can change your thought patterns in a big way. You'll stop worrying about all the what-ifs and should-haves, and you'll be able to make decisions more easily based on your own intuition and values. Constantly trying to please others is a never-ending path of sacrifices. It can take a toll on your physical and mental health, and it can also prevent you from growing spiritually. It's like giving cups of water to every thirsty traveler you see while you ignore your own thirst. It's a noble thing to do, but if you forget to take care of yourself, you'll eventually run out of water and become exhausted. The key to transformation is to stop worrying about what other people think and start focusing on your own needs. When you're no longer tethered to external expectations, you can tap into your inner power and start acting out of true desire instead of obligation. You'll also be less stressed and anxious, which will free you up to do the things you want to do. 3. Embracing authenticity. Everyone has felt the pressure to be someone they're not. Society constantly bombards us with messages about how we should look, act, and what we should want. It can be overwhelming even for the most confident people, but breaking free from this cycle is possible, and it's incredibly liberating. The world will start accepting you for who you are when you stop seeking validation from others. Authenticity attracts authenticity, so when you're genuine, you'll attract genuine people who will enrich your life. Being unapologetically yourself will also fuel your creativity and give you courage to step outside of your comfort zone. This will make every experience richer and more meaningful because it will be based on your authentic choices and actions. When you stop worrying about what other people think, you open up a world of possibilities. You can focus on your own goals and dreams, and you can find true happiness. 4. Reliance on self for happiness. Many of us share a common goal: to find happiness. Sometimes we think we can discover it in things or other people, but here's the thing. When we rely on external objects or others to make us happy, it's like handing over the keys to our joy to someone else. It's not the best plan. A way better idea is to take charge of our own happiness. It's like becoming the gardener of our happiness garden. We water it with self-love and understanding. This way, even when life throws us curveballs and things get a bit tricky, our happiness stays strong and doesn't easily get lost. It's like having a secret superpower. You get to decide how happy you want to be. So, be the superhero of your own joy and watch your happiness garden bloom with resilience and strength, ready to weather life's ups and downs. 5. Building emotional independence and resilience. When you release the grip of caring about what others think, you're essentially planting the seeds of emotional independence. Picture these seeds growing into a sturdy tree, standing tall and unaffected by the winds of external circumstances. This emotional resilience becomes your shield, making you less reactive to life's unpredictable ups and downs. It's like having an inner anchor that keeps you steady in the face of challenges. This also helps you in your relationships. When you're emotionally independent, it's like you're tending to a flourishing garden. You don't put the heavy responsibility of your emotional well-being on your loved ones. Instead, you contribute as a whole person, like unique flowers adding vibrant colors to the garden. You share a connection, but it's not built on the expectation that the other person will fill a void. It's a dynamic exchange where people enhance each other's lives. This emotional independence becomes the secret sauce that enriches the quality of your relationships, allowing for a deeper, more genuine connection. It's a beautiful dance of people coming together and supporting each other without the weight of expectations. 6. Setting boundaries and defining your sacred space. One of the most important things that happen on the journey to stop caring is you set healthy boundaries. Boundaries are essential for protecting your emotional and spiritual well-being. They define what is acceptable behavior for you and others, and they help to create a safe and sacred space for you to thrive. When you set boundaries, you are taking back your power and reclaiming your life. You are creating a space for yourself to grow and thrive, and you are setting an example for others to follow. There are many different types of boundaries that you can set, including physical, emotional, and intellectual boundaries. Physical boundaries involve setting limits on your personal space. Emotional boundaries involve setting limits on how you are treated by others. Intellectual boundaries involve setting limits on what you are willing to discuss or think about. It is important to be clear and assertive when setting boundaries. Let others know what you are comfortable with and what you are not. Be prepared to enforce your boundaries if necessary. It may be difficult at first to set boundaries, but it is important to remember that you are worth protecting. Your well-being is valuable and you deserve to have a safe and sacred space in which to live your life. Setting healthy boundaries is an act of self-respect. It is a declaration to yourself and others that you value your well-being and that you are not willing to tolerate anything that compromises it. When you set boundaries, you are sending a message that you are in control of your life and that you will not allow others to take advantage of you. 7. You cultivate an inner sanctuary of happiness. Cultivating this inner sanctuary begins with self-awareness and self-acceptance. When you understand your likes, dislikes, passions, fears, and deepest desires, you appreciate and express your uniqueness. An act of self-love that diminishes the need for external validation. That's when the world starts to accept you for who you are, when you embrace authenticity. When you know yourself well, you can make choices that are aligned with your values and goals. You can also set boundaries and say no to things that don't serve you. This sense of self-authority and empowerment is essential for creating a happy and fulfilling life. Another important aspect of cultivating the inner sanctuary is creating a safe space for yourself. This can be a physical space, such as your home or a favorite spot in nature, or it can be a mental space, such as a meditation practice or journaling. Whatever form it takes, your safe space should be a place where you can relax, be yourself, and connect with your inner wisdom. When you have a strong sense of self-awareness, self-acceptance, and a safe space to retreat to, you are better equipped to handle the challenges of life. You are more likely to make good choices, to stay true to yourself, and to create a life that is rich and meaningful. Embrace the empowering journey of letting go of others' opinions and step into a life rich in authenticity, joy, and spiritual fulfillment. The path may not be easy, but every step is worth it. And to truly let go, I recommend you learn the art of detachment, which we will guide you in our next video. So don't forget to watch it. Today marks the beginning of the rest of your extraordinary life. Celebrate yourself, for you are enough. Wishing you the best.